Straight ahead at 5:30, a sign saga.
Should they stay or should they go? I'm Jim Abbott in Loxahatchee, where one local man says a growing collection of them is a sign that something needs to be done.
Now that the political season has begun, campaign signs are popping up everywhere.
And that's the problem one man has, but he's taking measures to stop it. Jim Abbott joins us to explain his sign saga. Jim?
Well, Kristen, Mike Nichols has been on his mission for several years now to get advertising signs off the corners of roads. He hasn't had much help from enforcement agencies, so for now, he'll keep taking matters into his own hands.
Thursday night.
Mike Nichols' truck is chock full of signs, for sale, for office, for you name it, all from the signs and corners of major roads. He spends part of every day picking them up because
It directly impacts property values, and Palm Beach County is a tourist mecca that we spend millions and millions of dollars to promote.
But now, with the political season heating up, there are more signs. Signs that Nichols says are illegally placed in the right-of-ways, making it difficult for drivers to see. But he sees the issue going much further than that.
Why would you want to vote for someone who would blatantly violate all these laws regarding political advertising?
Nichols cites 3 different statutes that regard not putting signs in the right-of-way. And just last week, Palm Beach County Code Enforcement sent out a letter to all political candidates reminding them that they cannot put signs in the right-of-way and obstruct motorist vision, and that if they don't take steps to remove the signs, they'll be removed by code enforcement staff.
But Carol Francis, a county commission candidate, says that's the same letter sent out every year.
I don't think that any of the candidates are intentionally trying to break the law. They're just trying to follow the rules as closely as possible, to have the signs in a visible location, but not breaking the law.
Nichols figures most candidates know where they can and cannot put signs.
Other candidates, however, know that it's illegal and basically tell me that if I touch their signs, they will have me arrested.
Francis says there is often a gray area concerning the political signs, but
I think that his crusade against the snipe signs is a very valid one. You look around and there's millions and millions of signs every place.
And so Mike Nichols and his campaign continues, and he hopes that he will see some enforcement soon. Carol Francis is one of 11 candidates vying for the County Commission District 6 seat. There is a forum for those candidates tonight. It starts at 7 o'clock in the Royal Palm Beach Village Chambers. Jim Abbott, WPBF News 25.
Is on a mission to keep our roadways clear of illegal signs, but one politician says he may be taking down more than he should. Jim Abbott is here now to explain. Jim?
Well, Lisa, you've no doubt seen signs sticking out on street corners and in the medians. There are a lot of them. Mike Nichols figures he picks up 1,000 of them every month, and that's just along Okeechobee Boulevard. He says most are illegally placed, but not everyone agrees.
Mike Nichols is on a mission.
These signs have just popped up in the last day. The ones that were over here were there last week when I first started to complain.
About snipe signs, the ones that show up on the side or middle of the road, for sales, insurance, you name it. He says where they're placed is dangerous and illegal.
If you look here, people entering the intersection from here cannot see down the road due to these signs being placed in the right-of-way.
And now campaign signs are showing up, which Nichols says goes beyond safety. He sees it as an ethics issue.
Why would you want to vote for someone who would blatantly violate all these laws regarding political advertising?
Nichols cites 3 different statutes that regard not putting signs in the right-of-way. And just last week, Palm Beach County Code Enforcement sent out a letter to all political candidates reminding them that they cannot put signs in the right-of-way and obstruct motorist vision, and that if they don't take steps to remove the signs, they'll be removed by code enforcement staff.
But Carol Francis, a county commission candidate, says candidates are not out to break the law, and often there's a gray area to consider.
You see a berm, you know that if you're on the berm or on the other side of the berm, you are out of the easement. But other than that, it's very, I don't have a ruler.
Right.
Nichols has a following and a website offering information about what to do and what not to do with signs. But Francis has one major concern.
The website, it's inciting and saying it's legal to remove political signs. I have a concern that those people may be accidentally taking legal signs down, and that is against the law.
Carol Francis is one of 11 candidates running for the County Commission District 6 seat. If you'd like to read more about Nichols' cause and decide for yourself about the signs, just go to our website, WPBF.com, and click on Sign Saga under Seen on 25. Jim Abbott, WPBF News 25.
Another suspected terrorist is in custody, and he's just back from the Mideast. What Congressman Clay Shaw has to say about Israel, Lebanon, and the war in Iraq. Then the